Hi, I'm Deanna, and I'm a brain injury survivor. I've been the organized miss right here for almost 10 years. I cannot believe I just said that out loud. So much has happened in this time. I started this channel because I wanted to reconnect with the world. I wanted to improve my neuroplasticity, and I wanted to learn new things. And at the end of the day, I was trying to get my brain back. I was trying to find my memories. I was trying to relearn. Maybe not everything, but I had a lot to learn. I was curious about so many things, and my sister introduced me to YouTube, and I was gobsmacked. I was mind blown. I didn't remember that YouTube was a thing. And I absolutely didn't know about smart TVs. If I did, I absolutely did not remember it. So while I was staying with her at the beginning of my healing journey, she would watch YouTube creators on her TV. And of course, I was doing good to know how to turn on a TV and find channels. So I just watched what she watched, and it was the planner community. And I was in awe of the fact that people could have their own channel and just share things they love and share about their life. And so that very night, I figured out how to follow YouTube on my phone. And I'm sure my sister set it up for me because it was all crafting and planning and junk journals. And I was hooked. Junk journals just spoke to my heart for some reason. And I was hooked, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. But I had no idea how to junk journal, how to make a video, how to create a channel. So that was the first thing that I taught myself. I taught myself how to film. I sat down and talked to a camera because that's what I saw other people doing. And I figured out how to edit. And those early videos were terrible. And in fact, I had a channel and it got removed because at the time, there was a new law being passed into my state, and I was talking about it, and the words were taboo. So, channel gone. But I had this channel, which I'd completely forgotten about. And at some point, I found it. I don't remember how, but then I remembered, I was able to recall, it took a couple years, that I had this channel. And at the time, I had it before my brain injury. And what I used it for was just making videos for my family, like a video diary. And so I got on this channel and I hid some of those videos. All of my earlier videos that were on the other channel, most of them are gone. Some of them I still had here in my phone, on my computer in files, so I was able to get those and upload them here. But this became my new channel, and it's been planning and crafting and sharing some of my life with you, because the planning and crafting community really became my safe place. And this community was how I healed. I learned from the ladies on here that I followed, and gentlemen, but started out with ladies, when I was still too anxious to go out into public much. And so I spent many days just watching one YouTube video after another, learning to journal, learning to paint, learning to design stickers. I went out and bought a Cricut because I was like, surely I need to know how to make things. And there were so many great creators who made videos and provided free resources online. All I had to do was sit and watch all the videos and then practice. Just sit here on my computer and learn to figure out how to use the Cricut design space, how to use design software, and eventually how to edit, how to feel more comfortable on the camera, and then how to take the things that I felt comfortable with and I felt good about and edit out the things I didn't like. And now my day job is as a multimedia journalist. So I create videos and write articles for my local paper. And mostly it's about human interest, profile features, things that are happening in my community, and I love it. And I don't think I can pretty much, I'd say 99% say, I would not be doing any of that if it weren't for this channel, if it weren't for the people who showed up, who encouraged me, who shared their own life and journey on their channel. I've shared some of my journey along the way. I haven't been completely open about my whole life, and that's just because it took me a while to get it back. But now that 10 years have almost passed, it is 1 month from the beginning of my healing journey. It's weird how we mark time of things, right? But I also recently entered the 50 plus club. And my grandmother used to always tell me, life begins at 50. And she told me that for years and years. She recently passed away after reaching 100, so I consider her a very credible source. But she shared with me the stories of her own life and how really it started at 50. And the life she had from 50 to 100 was so different from the first 50 years. And so that's encouraged me to know that I'm just in a new phase of life. I'm in a new chapter. And so I'm embracing it. I'm still planning. I'm still junk journaling. I'm still sticker making and Cricut crafting. But that's not all I'm doing. I was a caregiver for a couple of years, and my grandmother died. My brother died just a couple weeks apart, and within a year, the next year, my mom died. And this past year has been about me finding my footing, finding my new normal. And that's what brings me here to you, talking about this today, because the YouTube channel has been the constant in my journey. Well, in the last 10 years. I have trouble remembering a lot before that. I remember a lot, but it's all kind of in pieces. But what I remember and I think of as my life has been this 10 years, and it's been you guys here with me. So I want to just share more. I want to learn new things. I'm constantly learning new things to help with my brain and neuroplasticity. So I just want to share more of what I'm learning here. I want to learn more from you. So I want to invite you along the journey with me. I can't tell you I have it all figured out. I'm not an expert. I'm just going to share what I know, what I'm doing, and how it's going with you. And I'm open to input, suggestions. This is a community, so please share with me along the way. And if you're going through a life transition, your journey's just starting to look a little different, and you've got a channel, drop it below, because I want to follow. And I'm sure there's other people in here who do too. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. We did it. I made a new video. Also, how cool am I now with the cool light in the background? I just see other people doing it, so I was like, ooh, let me get some mood lighting.